Read me this, guys. He started only 2 games in the World Cup and didn't even complete the 90 minutes. 14 goals were scored last season and 10 assists. And he's 23, and he is the most expensive player in the Premier League history. Has the world gone mad? Has the English Premier League gone mad? There's no way Morgan Rogers is worth £117 million, period. Hey guys, welcome back to the Conversation channel with Pius. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and also turn up your notification button so I get an update each time I go on live or share a new video. Let's get after it together. So, guys, I just used some analogy there, some stats and everything, but I was not really joking. I was serious. So Rogers, £170 million, 2 starts in the World Cup, 14 goals and 10 assists, 23 years old, great. Put it straight, he's not worth it. There's no way. He's not a game changer. Maybe hang in there, guys. Don't come at me yet. Maybe he will go on to become Messi, Ronaldo, or maybe which other player can I put? Mbappe, maybe Neymar and stuff like that. But right now, I don't see that. I don't see. He's 23. We should be able to say it. He has done well in the Premier League. He knows how to score crazy goals. But for me, if you build a team around Rogers, you're not going to win anything. Maybe Alonso will bring the best out of him, but I just feel like the English team are overhyped, overpaid for an average player. For me, he's an average player. Based on everything I've seen, believe me when I tell you, I've watched him in Aston Villa. I've watched him at the World Cup. He did play well against Argentina until he was brought up. Good pass. The pass he gave to as the assist he made for that goal was top class, top notch assist. But you expected more from a £170 million player, and this has nothing to do with the player, guys. Zero, because they sold him for that amount, and he has to go. I just feel like the British transfer market is way too inflated and the players are overpriced, overhyped. And with that being said, look at Anderson as well. He was actually bought for 110 million, if I'm not mistaken. Also an ordinary player, a simple number 4, ordinary. I'm not going to look at the Golden Ball winner, the Spanish Rodri, way better than Anderson. Like 10 times better than Anderson. Yes, he's 28 and Anderson is 23 or 24 if I'm not mistaken. But still, Anderson has to show that mentality that he's capable of getting to that level. Maybe he will. Maybe I'm just being too critical. But these two players being bought at the rate amount they were bought is just useless, guys. It's of no use. Let's look at Caicedo, right? Caicedo was bought for what he was the most expensive British player before. He's good, but what has he done for Chelsea? Even Fernández, they've been a disaster. For me, those midfielders have not really lived up to the likes of Iniesta, Xavi, Alonso, Pirlo. They've not even lived up to those great names, and they're being bought for ridiculous amount of money. When I say ridiculous amount of money, none of these midfielder that I've just mentioned can even fit into the players I've just called, the Postcodes, even the Michael Carrick. None. But they get bought for a ridiculous amount of money. Look at Isak going to Liverpool for that amount of money from Newcastle. You guys have a lot of money to spend, guys. I need money. Send me some of those money because you're wasting them. You're absolutely wasting the money. So I don't think that the amount they're paying for Rogers is worth it, or Anderson, or Fernández, or Caicedo. Nothing. They're not worth that amount. It's just ridiculous. And Tottenham paying Fernández £87 million for a player that has been relegated twice. Like, who are the business managers, guys? I can advise you better. Who are the business managers of this club? Who is responsible for the transfer market of this club? Tonani, did I pronounce that correctly? But whatever. Also, a ridiculous amount of money. And players that are capable, that have established themselves. Let's use Kone as an example. The French midfielder that plays in Roma, that was in for Tchouaméni when Tchouaméni was injured. I felt like he was even better. He should have started ahead of Tchouaméni in the game against Spain. He could have he's more energetic, much faster than Tchouaméni. For me, Tchouaméni is too slow. He's what? At least for him, I would say £60 million is fine. Man United is not going for him. Chelsea did not go for a player like that, 25 years old. Tottenham didn't go for a player like that. What is wrong with the Premier League? Why are they not going for players that are established, that have played in a tough, real league? Nottingham Forest, West Ham, and Newcastle, Aston Villa, compared to Roma? It's just crazy. Every club should be going for Kone right now. Every club. And I know Man United needs a player like that. Those are the people I think they are worth it. And one more thing, guys, before we end the video today. I think Real Madrid need one more midfielder. Rodri is my kind of player. And if Madrid gets Rodri and he plays the way he played for Real Madrid, believe me when I tell you, they'll be hard to beat. They will definitely win back the La Liga. They'll win the Champions League. With Rodri in there, with the form of Kylian Mbappe, Vinicius, and the discipline that Mourinho is going to bring in, I think Real Madrid are in for a ride if they can get Rodri. Tchouaméni, for me, Tchouaméni is not, for me, is not a world class. He's not a game changer, to say the least. He's above average. He's too casual, too lenient for me. I feel I need a rugged midfielder, a midfielder that can dictate the pace of the game like Rodri does. Like Kevin De Bruyne used to do, like Iniesta, like Xavi. They need that. For some reason, Madrid has been lacking good midfield since Ozil left, since Kroos left. They've been lacking Modric left. They've been lacking those matured players. They need to go for players like Rodri to bring back their world status. So that is my opinion on the transfer so far. I'll bring you more transfer as it comes up. Now that the World Cup is over, we're going to be moving to the Premier League and the transfer market. So guys, please do not forget to like, share, subscribe. And I'll be bringing you all the transfer market and the transfer sales and everything that I know. Bring it to you and give you my opinion about it. And you let me know if I'm right or wrong in this case, okay? Let's get after it together.